Before machines ruled the land, there walked a giant. A protector of forests. A legend carved in timber and time. But when the trees fell, he vanished. Now the earth calls him back, and this time, he's not alone. This is the story of Paul Bunyan, the giant who disappeared. The myth awakens. Dense North American pine forest shrouded in morning mist, a massive silhouette of Paul Bunyan standing between ancient trees, holding an axe as tall as a building, with his blue ox Babe by his side. They say he once carved rivers with his steps, shaped valleys with the swing of his axe. Paul Bunyan, the guardian of the wild, a giant not born, but awakened by the cries of the earth. And then, he vanished. Modern ruin, Timber Hollow. An abandoned logging town, decaying sawmills, rusted trucks, cut stumps scattered like gravestones in a wasteland of tree stumps under a cloudy sky. Now, all that remains is Timber Hollow, a town built on legends and left to rot by greed. The forests are gone. The jobs are gone. But something ancient still watches. The activist arrives, Maya Green. A teenage girl with curly dark hair and a camera slung over her shoulder, stepping off a dusty bus into the town. Behind her, weathered signs read, "Welcome to Timber Hollow, home of Paul Bunyan." Maya Green, young, fierce, and tired of shouting into the void. She came to expose corruption, to save what little was left. But what she found was a story buried in the roots. The whispers in the forest. Dark enchanted forest at twilight, with wind brushing the trees, glowing fireflies surrounding Maya as she walks deeper, holding a lantern. Huge shadowy shapes loom in the fog. Are they trees, or something more? The old folks say the forest still whispers his name. That if you listen close enough, you'll hear footsteps that shake the earth. Giant footprints. A colossal footprint pressed deep into the forest soil, perfectly preserved, surrounded by growing saplings and overturned stones. Footprints larger than any beast. Signs of something, or someone, stirring beneath the surface of myth. The awakening of Paul Bunyan. A moss-covered Paul Bunyan rising from the forest floor, trees bending, soil cracking, birds scattering. His axe emerges from a bed of roots. His eyes glow faintly blue. Babe, the blue ox, roars beside him. When the last sacred tree fell, the earth cried out. And from the roots, he rose. Not to build, but to judge. The wrath, machines destroyed. Smoky forest clearing at night with bulldozers and chainsaws torn apart, covered in vines and bark. In the distance, a towering shadow walks slowly under moonlight. They tried to tame the forest with steel. But the forest fought back with a ghost, a giant with memory as old as the mountains. Maya confronts the giant. The face-off between Maya and Paul Bunyan in a misty forest glade, her standing small but fearless as the giant kneels, his breath steaming the air, trees bending around them. One girl stood before a force of nature. Not to defeat it, but to remind it who it once was. The promise. Warm sunrise over a regrowing forest, young trees sprouting in sunbeams. Paul Bunyan walks away into the light with Babe, slowly fading into the mist. Maya plants a seed in the earth. Legends don't die, they rest, waiting for the world to remember. And when they rise again, may it be not in wrath, but in wisdom. Call to action. Montage of real forest preservation efforts, young people planting trees, peaceful wildlife returning, and Maya's camera capturing every moment. The earth is crying out still. The giants are watching. What will you leave behind, a legacy of ruin? Or rebirth? Legends are not just stories. They are warnings. Reminders. And sometimes, second chances. Let us not wait for giants to rise before we change our ways. Because in every choice we make, we decide whether the forests live or fall. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, share it. Plant a tree. Keep the legend alive.